It's me, Skylar. How have you been? I've been super, in case you're wondering. How long has it been since last we spoke? Oh, wow. What's going on? This isn't another troublesome chat, is it? I've got something to tell you. I'll just say it straight. Get divorced from James. Huh? Why? I don't understand. Oh, you don't know. I've been seeing him. Huh? Now I get it. Seriously, you've always wanted what's mine from way back. You haven't gotten over that habit, even now. Well, I want what you have. I mean, what belongs to you also belongs to your little sister, me. Especially James, who's a big shot at a major corporation, well paid and a great husband. So hurry up and get a divorce. Don't worry, I just filed for a divorce today. Wow. We've already discussed it and agreed. You're not the direct reason, though. Dealing with you guys, a double trouble couple, doesn't seem worth it, so I'll just let it slide. You're free to do what you want. Seriously? Let me just say one thing. Have him tell you the real reason for our divorce. I don't want to be involved with you guys for sure. He was smoothing things over for my sake, huh? This is what it means to be loved. You've always been a loser. You poor thing, losing both precious things and a precious person to your little sister. Well, I'm more beautiful, so I guess it's expected. Sorry I stole your beloved hubby. He's not my beloved anymore, so it's okay. Do whatever you want with him. Oh, really? I get it. So this is the act of a jealous loser trying to put a tough front. It's hilarious. I'm literally LOL. Alright then. I have to drive now. Can't text while driving, so I have to go. Sure. Thanks for divorcing him. I'll undoubtedly make him happy. Hey sis! Did you receive my wedding invitation? Yeah, I did. You somehow managed to find out where I live, huh? I'm sure I haven't told our parents, who always side with you, you know. How did you find out? Oh, that. You sent birthday cards to Grandma, right? I remember that, so I sneaked into her house and jotted down the address. She still kept her side door unlocked, so I could walk right in. You're casually admitting to trespassing, and rummaging through her drawers and jotting down the address on the sly is crossing the line. Seriously, I always knew you lacked common sense, but this caught me off guard a bit. Whatever. Because of that, I managed to send the wedding invitation to you. I'll show my happiness to the loser. I'm not coming. Why? I don't even get the point of being invited in the first place, but I physically can't make it anyway. Physically? I'll respond with a decline on the RSVP. Thanks for the invite, though. No way! It's a wedding meant for me to proudly declare my victory as a woman over you. If you're not there, I won't get to see your jealous loser face going crazy with envy. That's what will make this wedding fun. I couldn't care less. Bye. Oh, wait! It's a done deal that you're coming as a guest, so I'll definitely reserve a seat for you. Don't make it left empty and embarrass yourself by not showing up. Hey, sis! Hey, loser! Are you not coming to your ex-husband's and my wedding? Well, I kind of figured you wouldn't show up. I prepared a seat for you, and now it's all for nothing. As an apology, you should transfer me the $10,000 as a wedding gift. Seriously, though. It's so lame you ran away. A jealous loser is so pathetic. Oh, I was wondering why my phone kept beeping non-stop. You sound really excited by yourself. Obviously, I'm on the winning side. Thought you texted me because you had no one else to boast.
Huh?
Sorry, but I'm not free today either.
A divorced single woman not having time.
What, are you trying hard to find someone on dating apps or something?
Jeez, that's pathetic.
Nah, done with dating now. Getting married today in Hawaii.
What? Hawaii?
Yeah, found someone who understands my situation. Since I can't invite my family, we decided on a private ceremony on the tropical island. Right now, we're in Hawaii.
Wait a sec. It's only been a little over a year since you filed for a divorce, and just a month after finalizing it, right? What the heck?
Yeah, it might seem like a fast-tracked marriage, but it's with someone I've known for a long time. So the decision came to me organically.
Someone you've known for a long time?
You know him too.
Who could it be? Stop being coy. Tell me, I'm curious.
It's Nathan.
No way! That Nathan?
Yeah, used to live near us, that Nathan. We happened to meet again when I moved to my new place. We hit it off and started going out right away. We're both at a good age, so why not get married quickly?
Wow, seriously? No way. Having him as a husband doesn't sound happy at all. I don't want to hear about the sad happenings of two losers.
You think so?
What's good about that poor guy? Forcing a wedding in Hawaii? Are you sure you guys can survive after this?
He's poor, you say? Why do you think that?
Come on, you know that too. His mom is a single mom, right? He was wearing the same two outfits all the time. It's like a laughable poor family. Oh, right, I see. A woman who lost her husband to her little sister and became divorced. He seems to be the only option, huh? Were you desperately looking for a partner to compete with me? And ended up settling for a dirt poor Nathan. Is that it?
His mom isn't a single mom. He's the grandson of the founder of X Corporation and the nephew of the CEO, you know.
What? X Corporation? The company James works for?
Yeah, that's it. By the way, I used to work there until just before the divorce.
No way! I didn't know that. That's gotta be a lie.
His dad had been on an overseas assignment for X Corporation for a long time. Actually, he and his mom wanted to go with him. But at that time, there was someone in the family who needed caregiving, so his dad went alone. It might have seemed like a single-parent household in your eyes.
Then why did he dress in the same two outfits all the time?
It's just that both he and his mom were not bothered about those things. Anyway, he did have good hygiene. He knows how to dress appropriately when the situation calls for it.
Wait, this can't be. Does that mean you hit a jackpot after divorcing James?
I'm not marrying him with that intention for sure. He's just a regular employee, working at a place totally unrelated to X Corporation. Of course, I feel a responsibility to behave appropriately as a relative of the founder and CEO.
OMG, how could this be? You, of all people, are a relative of the X Corporation family? That's not fair. I've already gotten married to James, god darn it!
Wait, I thought you were happy to be married to him.
But if Nathan's from such a prominent family, it means he's wealthier than James. I'll marry him, so I'll give James back to you. Let's make a trade.
No, thank you.
You're not happy to have your ex-husband you lost to me back?
Of course not. I'm so over the guy who asked for a divorce because he got the other woman pregnant, you know.
What? Pregnant?
She came to me directly and demanded a divorce because she was with his child.
With a child? I'm not pregnant yet. Does he have some misunderstandings? Oh, I see. To quickly separate from you, he made up that lie to marry me.
Oh no. Do you not know anything?
What? What am I missing?
Alright, I'll explain briefly, in chronological order. First, James got involved with a new hire at work, and she got pregnant. Following this, discussions for divorce between us began. While it seemed like James and the girl would marry, her family strongly opposed it, claiming a man who cheated on his wife wasn't worth it. She decided to keep the babies, and he agreed to provide child support until they reached adulthood. By the way, they're twins, so the settlement was agreed at $1,000 per month.
$1,000? No way!
Of course, I also received alimony from him. Once the whole thing was sorted out, the divorce was finalized. But while I was still in that chaos, I received a message from you, my dear sister, exposing his other affair. That's the gist of it.
Holy cow! I didn't know any of this.
Oh dear. Well, I guess anyone who'd still stick around even after hearing this is too generous. But since you're not, it's not surprising you didn't know.
Never mind him, but you should have mentioned it to me. Did you deceive me? If I knew he had such baggage, I wouldn't have married him.
I told you, didn't I? Our divorce wasn't directly caused by you. Ask him about the details yourself.
Did you?
Misunderstanding that you had the power to break us up, getting all excited without confirming the facts? That was all on you, Skylar. Don't blame your mistakes on me.
I'm annulling this marriage. I'll have Nathan instead of James.
A message from him. I repeatedly told you my parents weren't divorced, right? But you kept insulting and ridiculing me as a poor single mom family, and I haven't forgotten.
Oops.
I absolutely can't marry a woman with such a corrupted nature. That's what he said. Well, you can't blame him. I'd say the same if I were him. Even as my sister, I'll reject a woman like you.
What the heck? You see, you're not fair.
How many times have you said that?
Huh?
I've had enough. I'm blocking you. Enjoy your marriage to James. You trash are perfect together.
What did you call us? I'm not finished here. You're being totally unfair.
Skylar exploded in anger and confronted the groom. It turned into a chaotic scene, leading to the cancellation of the wedding. They reached the decision to annul their marriage, but there was a huge dispute over cancellation fees for the wedding and compensation. Furthermore, when Skylar went wild at the venue, she damaged their property. In the end, she ended up burdened with a debt exceeding $30,000. I long severed ties with my family, but I happened to hear about this through gossip. Couldn't help but burst out laughing.
Hey, Annie. When are you planning to send us the keys?
I've been waiting forever, you know. I hope you haven't forgotten. Oh, Courtney? You messaging me is kinda rare. What keys are you talking about?
Stop playing dumb, please. I know what's going on. You've already moved out of your apartment, right?
Yeah, I did last month, but what about it?
Then why don't you hurry up and send me the keys?
Excuse me? Send them to you? Why?
What do you mean, why? I've been waiting forever for a notice from you. Don't leave important stuff like that hanging and be more on it from now on. Just because you're my sister-in-law doesn't mean I'll let things slide, you know? I've got stuff I can and can't let go.
Wait, so you're saying you and Shaw want to move in there now that it's vacant?
Obviously. Our apartment is too cramped to think about when we have a kid. And your parents want to enjoy retirement by themselves, so they don't want to live with us. So naturally it means we'd move into that apartment, right?
Hold up. I mean, if you had mentioned this beforehand, it'd be different, but this is news to me. Why are you talking about it like it's been decided?
Well, of course! It's not like there was a need to specifically tell you, right?
Yes, you should have discussed it with me first. I already found the next tenant.
OMG! What do you think you're doing? Subletting like that? It's not something you should do!
Huh?
Even if it's your parents' property, you've overstepped the boundaries of what you as a daughter can do. It's unacceptable, you know? Do you know what would happen if I told them about this? It'll be a huge problem. If you want me to keep quiet about it, then hand over the place to us pronto.
But the apartment is under my name.
No. Really? Are you the owner?
I paid off the mortgage a while ago, so I arranged for it to generate rental income through a real estate agent. The contract got sealed quickly and someone moved in last week.
Wait, what?
What has Sean been telling you? He should have known about the ownership. I know you guys are my family, but I can't do much if you don't say anything. Wait, you're not coming to me without discussing it with him, right? If that's the case, wouldn't that be a huge problem?
I've been talking about wanting to live in that apartment for a while now. Every time I did, I was told there was no harm in consulting you about it. I understood it as just waiting for you to move out rather than asking you to leave. That'd be kind of rude, you know?
What kind of interpretation is that?
His kind, you know, so I thought he was protecting an unemployed older sister.
Excuse me? I do have a proper job, you know.
No way! Then how can you chat with me in the middle of the day?
My workplace has a remote work policy, so I'm just taking advantage of that. I make my own living with my income and have enough financial capability to pay off the mortgage. So being called unemployed is pretty offensive.
Hold on. Were you handling the loan payments yourself?
What does that mean?
Isn't that apartment something your dad bought for you? Feeling sorry for his daughter who's confirmed to stay single?
What are you talking about?
I'm certain of it. I mean, the singleton, who barely works, can't possibly have paid off the loan for sure. That property's under your dad's name and it's supposed to be inherited by Sean, the eldest son, in the future, right? So, if you move out, we should be able to live there rent-free. That's the deal, isn't it? You're lying to get rid of us, aren't you?
Courtney, from everything you've said so far, the image you have of me is a spoiled daughter who had her parents buy her an apartment. And she's pitied by her family as an unemployed freeloader. Is that it?
Well,
You think I can't get married. But actually, I'm moving in with my fiancé.
Wait, that's true?
Oh, I see. So basically, you heard about my fiancé, but you decided it was a lie, huh? Guess I'm not really trusted.
Oh, it's just that...
How badly did you think of me as a failure?
I mean...
You didn't believe anything my parents or Sean told you. Even though we meet only a few times a year, you looked down on me way too much, didn't you?
Well, you're 32 now. At that age, I didn't think you had enough money to buy an apartment. I thought you were just protected by the family to the extent of telling such big lies, which meant that all those stories about being successful in life were lies. You were just showing off because you were a single, unemployed loser.
I have a specialized job that corresponds to that level of income. If you had so many doubts, why didn't you just ask me directly?
I believed everything was a lie for sure. Even if I asked, I thought I'd just hear some boasting by a loser. So I didn't think there was any point in confirming.
I'm just exasperated. I have nothing more to say. I'll speak to my family about this, okay?
Why?
Because if you look at it from a different angle, it can be interpreted as not trusting your own husband and his parents, you know? It's at a level that can't be overlooked, so I have to talk to them. Plus, being this much belittled is upsetting, and I'll make sure Sean teaches you a lesson.
Stop it! He's going to be furious with me. Instead of just being scolded, I might even face divorce.
Maybe that's better for him. It doesn't matter if you guys divorce or not. I'll have nothing to do with you from now on.
Annie, please, I'm begging you. This might lead to divorce.
I have nothing to say now. Please, don't contact me anymore.
Wait, Annie! Please, I apologize.
I took a screenshot of our exchange and sent it to Sean and our parents. Sean, who's been grappling with her excessive conduct, takes this as the final straw and decides to end their marriage. My family has cut ties with the disruptive person, Charlotte. I'm now leading a pleasant life in my new home.